Hey everyone, welcome to a live stream, another one. As everyone is just joining up here, also, was my audio good? Yeah, it should be good. Just wanted to show you the results of the last live stream. So that's where this PCB here, we made a case for it. So this is the case in two halves. The printer is printing a little bit weird on the first layer, you see there? A little bit iffy, but other than that, how's it going, Doug? So yeah, so this is the case we designed and I printed, and so yeah, it's going to work just fine. As you can see, the corners lifted, so I'm going to add a little bit more support around here on the next print. But yeah, this is it. It works, and you can just drop the key switches in here as well. So let's put this, let's say there. This should line up. Oh, it's a little bit tight. I don't know if the pins are lining up quite well, but it should. It might also just be better to, oh yeah, there's a little bit of flashing there. But it might be better to put them into the front here and then drop the PCB on the back. How's it going, Johnny? JB? Yeah, maybe I'll open up these a little bit because the first layer you do get a little bit of squish. But it was fitting. I did try one and it fit no problem. Although you have no incentive to believe me. There we go. So that's in there. Pins are in here. It is in this one here. You can see the two little pins there compared to right here. There's no pins. There and there compared to there. So that's done. And so today's plan is to make some PCBs, but holiday themed ones. I have a link to your main channel in the description. True. Oh well, not that big of a deal. Most of the people on the secondary channel came from the primary, but I will arrange that pretty soon. Also, sorry about the beat up hands there, and a few little cuts and bruises everywhere. My new job is like intense, so it's been a lot of heavy work. Okay, so 2 PCB ideas for today. What are we going to do? Well, holiday theme. So one of the things I had an idea for was my logo PCB. If I can just get this off the wall here. So this guy here. So this one has the 3 RGB LEDs, or I think it's just red, green, and blue LEDs, and a little bit of resistors just to limit the current. So this actually represents an RGB LED. So I was thinking to do my logo PCB, okay, kind of like that, and then kind of like this, and like this, and like this, and like this, like that, and like that. Okay, you can use your imagination. It's an RGB LED, but then have a wreath around it, like a holiday wreath, and then have LEDs like this, but they would be like the RGB color change ones. So we're going to have to check to see if that's viable, if we can do that. And especially I want to run them from a coin cell. So we'll see if they'll run from about 3 volts. So that's one idea. And number 2 is I think I'm going to try a Christmas tree. And by that I mean a holiday tree or whatever. And again, we can use the same RGB LEDs kind of everywhere. And so this will be my first time like routing fancy corners like this and like this in KiCad. Also going to try to sort of remove the solder mask add a couple of spots to make it look like a ribbon going around. So I'm going to try some vector graphics on Inkscape. A-P-E, Jesus. Make them twinkle. I'll show you the LEDs that I'm planning on using. They kind of like switch colors by themselves. I typically have a professional artist, which you can follow on Twitch, do my vector graphics, but I'm going to try it myself and see how it goes. And by professional artist, I mean twitch.tv/Verowack if you want to check out her channel. So I'm going to try to do vector graphics like this, and then in KiCad, I'm going to try to put it in the edge cuts, and we're just going to have to see how well that works. So yeah, those are the two ideas. Let me show you the LEDs I have in mind. My power supply is on. I think all my cables are upstairs, but oh well. I've got a box of LEDs here. You can tell it's a box of LEDs because it is labeled as such. LEDs. So these are just standard white LEDs. That's a big panel. This is empty. These are RGB. Oh, they're grow lights. It says right there. Grow. Because the box is so light. Gotcha. 12 volt continuous strip. Don't want that. I think just white. RG and B, but separate red, green, and blues. These are like 3-watt higher power ones. Got a bunch of strips. White, high output, red, green, and blue, 12 volts. This one is red, green, and blue, but in the same emitter. This is just white. My God. Some more panels. These are NeoPixels, so they're adjustable. Okay, so these guys, they're not white. Don't know what they are though. Oh, they're bicolor LEDs. So you see how they have 3 legs? So if you put current through one direction, it gives you one color, and the other direction gives you another. I'm guessing red and green. Some segments, some Piranha LEDs, some blue diffused ones. This is a bag full of different colored ones, red diffused ones. If you're curious about any of the things that I'm showing you, you can just stop me and I can talk about them. These are 5 watts. These are just lenses for the 3-watt ones. A couple of strips that I'm going to turn into something useful someday. This one runs directly off wall power. Believe these are blue, non-diffused. I'm starting to worry because I don't, like, I swear I have the ones that I think I need. But I'm not seeing them in my LED thing. It's not great. I'm gonna have to cancel the frickin' stream today. All right, so I'm gonna set V set 5 volts, enter, current set 0.2. Whoops, really, current set 0.02. Don't want to put more than 20 milliamps through an LED. All right, so let's see what we got here. I think, yeah, there we go. It is blue. So these are just blue LEDs. Those strips look interesting. Are they bright? How many megawatts? These strips, they're quite bright. I think they're 12 volts. I can light them up. Can't light them up for long, but I can light them up long enough to tell you how bright they are. VSET 12.6. I think they're car rated, and then current set will go 2 amps. We'll see just how bright they go. But I think they're fairly bright. All right. Uh, 2 watts? That doesn't make any sense. Why would it be only 2 watts? Are my wires limiting it? Can't be 2 watts. At 12.6, there are 2 watts. It does say 12 volts on them. Doesn't make sense. Let's try another one. Again, 2.5 watts. I'm gonna put it 14 volts. See what we get. It's giving me 6 watts at 14 volts, half an amp. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. What's up? Oh, wow. Doug. This one, oh, this one has a dead LED in it. Yeah, 5 watts. I don't think that's right. This one's 6.5 watts. This guy here must be more. Made in the People's Republic of China. There we go, PRC. I feel like that's got to be 12 volts, right? Oh, my eyes. That one's a little bright. Still 5 watts. That's a very, very bright 5 watts. How's it going, Franco and Big Z? How's it going? We are looking for LEDs and got distracted. VSET 5 and then iSet 0.02, enter. Okay. Yeah, these are car LEDs that go in T10 sockets. These are bulbs for climate controls and stuff in cars, but they're all LEDs. This is a LED headlight. This one must be good at 12 volts. VSET, I'll go 13.5. And then iSet, we're going to give that 2 amps. Getting distracted again, but that's okay. Let's see what the wattage of this is. This is supposed to be a 9006, I guess. High beam bulb, I believe. It's got the weird narrow spacing. Ah, that's like nothing. Why is this not working? I wonder if my wires are just no good. Well, they must be rectified. Yeah, I'm getting half a watt. Something's wrong here. I should be getting more than half a watt on a headlight bulb. What? Weird. How does that make sense? This thing is so dim. Literally half a watt. Oh well, whatever. That's not our mission today. Tiny white LEDs, brackets for LEDs, some dome light bulbs, LED, red, green, and blue LEDs. Oh, that's what we're looking for, all the way at the bottom. It says color change. I even wrote it in American. All right, so the set 5 volts, current limit 0.02. All right, so let's see if this works. Positive is this one. So it's red. Oh, you can't see. Now it's green. Now it's blue. And then it should go back to red. Slowly going back to red. So it's a slow color changing RGB LED. So that's what I'm going to put in. That's what I'm going to put in the PCBs. So they use a standard 5mm LED footprint. And so that should be easy to implement. And they don't use very much current. So at 4.1 volts, using 0.01 amps, so like 10 milliamps. And it seems, let's see if we can drop it to 3 volts. Reset 3, enter. Still work at 3 volt? Yeah, so coin cell battery will make it work, which is kind of the point here. But is it now not changing? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, there it is, red. It's just very dim. Yeah, the LED does it itself. It cannot be controlled. It's just random disco LED. But that is kind of nice though, that it kind of, and at 3 volts it uses like no current. So it should last forever on a coin cell. Should be pretty nice. And it's, you know, it's meant to be seen, not to, you know, make enough light to see with. So that should be good. So that's what we're going to use, these color changing LEDs. Been meaning to add them to a project, and now I'll get to. So it's good to know they don't need any resistors. So really, the component count will be minuscule, just be this and a coin cell holder. Let me put this away and I'll find my coin cell holders. Yeah, there's three discrete diodes in there, 3 discrete LEDs, and there's a control module. But all the control module does is it cycles between those 3 colors. That's it, that's all. It doesn't do any addressing, it does nothing. It does do current limiting by itself, so you don't need to limit its current, which is very nice. And hopefully, like, these PCBs will be in early enough that people watching the stream will be able to order their own, and they'll be able to have little Christmas decorations to put up, or holiday decorations or whatever. It's proved by it stops if you let out the magic smoke. Should we test how much current we can, how much voltage we can pump through it until it lets out the magic smoke? Because we could do that. I think that's good. my LEDs. I also have surface mount LEDs, but I don't know if I have color changing ones. All right. So let's see if we can get the magic smoke out of it. These new power supply cables are quite stiff. Wow, why is the light so bright? Okay, hold on a sec. You cannot be trusted to do this automatically. There we go. Who knows? I have never let the smoke out of one of these. Okay. So there's at 3 volts. And now we hit, how do we do this again? V-set? Yeah. All right. 4 volts. 5 volts. Oh, we're current limiting. Hold on a sec. Let's just go to infinity and beyond. Let's say 10 amps. So when this explodes, it explodes. All right, so 5 volts, 6 volts, 7 volts, 8 volts. Said it didn't need a resistor to prove it. Yep, does it make multicolor smoke? Who knows? I mean, it's running at 8 volts. Is it hot? It's getting warm. 9 volts. Oh, it's not liking that. 10 volts. Oh, it just popped. 10 volts. Okay. You can nearly run it off a car battery. Ooh, boy, that it's hot. It got a lot of current through there. I think at some point we need to get the microscope out to take a look at what actually burned in there. But yeah, no smoke, but it did pop. I don't know if you guys can see what's in there. I don't know if the C920 can focus that close. No, it's not wanting to. Trying to cover all the background stuff that it wants to focus on. No go. All right, well, I think we're gonna be able to do these. And I just don't know like how to bring the edge cuts in. Yeah, 10 volt, it blows. What's in the original? Well, it's going to look the same, I think. Just one's going to be blacker. Okay, so we have KiCad on the screen. Actually, I'll do a new project over here. Webcam. New project. New, and we'll call it Holiday 1. There we go. All right, and so just have to decide how many LEDs are enough. Do we want 6, Probably not too many, right? Because we have to keep the board kind of small. Go away, GeForce Experience. So let's add some LEDs. Oh yeah, and a battery box. So 1, 2, oh. 2, 3. There we go. 6 LEDs. Let's just put a cell and we'll make our own footprint. Is there a battery holder coin cell? Oh, there is one. Okay, done. There's our main project. Yeah, Christmas themed LEDs. Actually, I can show you again. It's gonna be my logo. This guy here. But instead of it being only the logo, there's going to be my logo in the middle and a wreath all around. And then I might make a Christmas tree too if I have time. Okay, so like that. Now I need to name 2 nets, positive and negative. Positive is here. Copy that and paste it here. Oops. And then a negative label. This. That. And paste it here. There we go. Well, that was easy. That was the whole shebang. Now we can annotate. So that's just going to give each component its own name. That's done. And then we'll assign footprints. Oh yeah, I need to get my battery box. Jeez, nobody reminded me. Come on, chat, what are you doing? What were you thinking? Okay, got our color change LEDs though. That was one thing done. This here's my box O batteries, as you can see. Okay, oh look, no coin cells left in here. Why is this still in there? Let's see. These are all my emergency coin cells and stuff, so I don't have to run to the store and get some when I need some. Here they are. Ooh, and I believe it's the standard footprint. Thank you, Franco. Where were you like 5 minutes ago? So yeah, this is a standard battery coin cell holder. So you just slide the coin cell into here. Come on, focus. Yep. Piece of crap. I swear, the webcam tech has gotten so much better, except it hasn't. Focus. Well, anyways, put your coin cell in there. And I think my coin cells are compatible. I don't really care if they're not, to be honest. I'll just go buy some compatible ones. Basically, you just slide it in there. It clips in. And I got these bigger ones because I thought I needed, you know, I could stack 2 coin cells on them, but that'll do. So there we go. Coin cell holder. So all I'll do is confirm that this holder fits my footprint, and then that's it. Coin cell holder, coin cell, LEDs. The hard part will be in the design, make something looking pretty. So my inspiration for this, Steph Piper, which I've had on the podcast before, made this fantastic PCB. Look at her skills. It's like a snap together kit. But like you got the white is silk screen, so it's like usually what you use for lettering. The black is solder mask, and then the gold is just bare copper that was plated gold. It looks so nice. Her goal was to make PCBs to encourage women and girls to get into electronics, and I would say mission accomplished. But beyond women and girls, like, look at this. It's just art. Thing's freaking awesome. She, I believe she owns and operates Elkey, Elkei, I think. Company providing kits like that, making kits like that. Educational things, but really like pretty designs. She's from Down Under. She's one of the, I think, the most guests I've had that were not American were Australians. I've had quite a few Australians on the stream, on the podcast, I should say. The podcast is now sponsored, by the way, just so you know. All right, let's take a look at our footprint. So as long as this equals that, was it just one Swede? Did I get two? No, I think the other one was from another Nordic country. And for the British people out there, he means Swede as in Swedish person, not Swede as in the, root vegetable or whatever it's called. I'm going to short this battery out real quick just to get a 20 mils hole to hole. So if this is anywhere close to that, we're good. So let me take a measurement here. There to there, 20 mils. This battery box works. Norway, that's where he's from. Thank you. Appreciate it. So that one's already done. LED should be pretty easy. THT. My God, I haven't made a PCB in a long time. THT, I'm looking for a 5mm. Is there an LED specific one? LED, yeah, THT. Okay, well that's good. I was told by another British person that Swede was very commonly referred to as the root vegetable. Okay, now I'm probably going to modify these, this footprint, but not right now. I'm going to just go on with this. I'm going to assign them all to the LEDs, and that's good. Yeah, defective. I don't know if he said it was more than, more root vegetable than Swedish person, but I mean, it's possible. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, we're all defective. Next, so usually the next step is to just, send everything to PCB new over here, and then you just import all of your things like this, and so you got all of the parts, but I want a fancy outline, so I'm gonna have to go into Inkscape and design something. And this is the part where I'm going to be a bit lost. This is the part where Vero usually takes over. So, I need to go get an image of a wreath, but a simplified wreath. And something that I can copy crappily enough not to get copyright stricken. No, I can't. I'll just pause the stream until you get back, Johnny. All right. Are you guys more the type to be like excited for Christmas, or like kind of like you know, not excited, like wish you could sleep through the whole month of December type thing? Oh, yeah, I think this would work, right? A little bit, won't be as fancy. Shape of the Great Barrier Reef. I could make a special edition one in the shape of the Great Barrier Reef and then send it to my Australian guests. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, Johnny. Yeah, I'm of the eye roll persuasion, personally. Something like this, but do I need a bow? I don't need a bow. Who cares about the bow, right? Dang, Johnny. Well, if you need someone to spend the day with, let me know, because more than likely Vero and I will just be hanging here for the day. Really sorry to hear that. Green one on the bottom left. Bottom left. I do want a pretty crappy one, to be honest. I don't need the text either. I'm just going to put my PCB logo in the middle. Oh no. He has COVID. The first one below the big picture. This one? That's pretty crappy. I kind of like it, but I don't know if it'll translate. This one is the worst one. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to telegraph the fact that it's supposed to be a wreath at this point. Next one on the left. This one. That's way too complicated though. Look how detailed that is. I'm not recreating this. Like, the thing is, this will have to be... Oh, that's not good. Maybe I should just exit Steam. Exit. Because the edges have to be cut out. Right? So there's no way the router is going to go around all those points. I think I like the idea of this. Cartoony enough. But I think I'll make it all smooth, kind of like zigzags. Copy image. Yeah, you can copy paste, but not onto the PCB. Okay, all right. Oh no, it's not symmetrical. Ugh, God damn it. Okay, all right. I got this. Okay, let's work in these confines here. All right. Oh, this is not the same controls as Photoshop. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so this I definitely want to do, right? The ribbons. The only thing is the ribbons kind of meet up at the top. So I think I'm going to do this ribbon and then rotate it around. So we'll do that. Yeah, it's all good. It's Inkscape. Think of man, what's the equivalent? Adobe. Geez, I don't remember now. Illustrator. There we go. It's Illustrator, but open source and free instead of closed source and terrible. So yeah. All right. So we're just going to draw now. The shitty part about this is that Vero has shown me how to do this, but embarrassingly I forgot it all. So sorry, Vero. All right, so let's make a line. I'm going to start small. I'm going to make this ribbon. I mean, I would like you to do it for me, but at the same time, I got to learn. Huh? Okay, okay. Okay. Oh, no. Autodesk is down? Are you serious? Thankfully, I didn't plan to use Autodesk today. Okay, let's try the Bezier curve again. Maybe you have to do like 2 points. No. Like this. And then there. Oh God, this has gone wrong. This has already gone wrong. Oh no. It completed the curve and I wasn't done. Like that. I'm gonna call that good enough. Oh no, look at all this mess here. Oh, God damn it. Delete it. What did they change that you don't like? Okay, one more time. Press enter after every segment. Okay. Let me, so from here to here. Oh, not while holding the line, right? So like this. Okay, I have made a line. I'm gonna make it more visible so you guys can see it. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Shift. There we go. You'd have to show it. You can't show it. This is not allowed. To up here. I would actually be very thankful if you made a tutorial, Inkscape tutorial. I'm sure that I wouldn't be the only one. 2. Like so. All right, Johnny. Yeah, but you know how I'm doing this? I'm doing this by imagining what your tutorial would look like. Okay. I've got a segment. Now I can fill it with like red. There we go. This is mine. I made this. All right, we can change the stroke to black. We can make the thickness less thickness. No. Somewhere in here, I'm sure you're supposed to be able to. Oh no. What's going on here? I need an adult. Where can I put the stroke thickness? It used to be a window over here. Oh no. I need an adult. No, I don't want to export. Well, I mean, I can abandon for now, I guess. There's a button for fill and stroke. Here, I don't see a button. Am I blind? Is it here? Snap to something. It's a square with a paintbrush. A square. Scissors? Above the T for text. Is that a paintbrush? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, there. Stroke. Stroke. I'm gonna go like 0.1. There we go. Less of a stroke. Okay, so I've got that done. Oh god, how do I zoom out? There we go. Now to do this, I'm gonna make a donut. How do you make a donut? I think it's just a regular circle minus another circle. Okay, okay. Is this gonna create from the corner? Yeah, it does create from the corner. Oh boy. Oh, except if you press shift and shift and control will make it a regular. Okay, okay. I think I got this. All right. How do you find the middle of a shape now? That looks about right. Actually, I'll do the inside one first. Okay, inside one. 2 circles and fill between them. You can't really fill between them, but you can fill the outer one, I think. Okay, so that's a circle. Now right at the middle. Have to remember the controls. Okay, go away. Oh, can I not snap to middle? Okay, grab this. Control Shift. Oh, that is not working. Well, I'll just pretend it's the middle. And I think you go page down. Yeah. Okay, all right, I think I can do this. And page down again. There we go. I can fill it with green. That green. Okay, but then I can also align these if I just align and distribute like so. There we go. I can take this. Oh no, my circles are too big. I need the middle donut one to be bigger. Like that. This page up. This one smaller. Kinda like that. Not a little bit more. Okay, this one a little bit smaller. I don't know if my ribbon needs to be maybe like that. That look about right. Oh, align and distribute is just a tool I've learned from Photoshop. Okay, so what about if I put it up there? Need to go a little bit higher. No. I think it was okay where it was. The only thing is it's sticking out more, but is that a problem? Maybe I do need to rotate it a bit. Oh. Something's gone wrong. Oh no. How do you... rotate. I don't know if rotating is a good idea. The thing is, this edge and this edge don't really line up. You know what I mean? I am. How do I move? Maybe I'll move the rotation point here. Maybe I'll just redo the ribbon. Oh, okay. Someone, Vero, you got our first spammer. Thank you. Now my viewers will forever be confused as to if there were women waiting for them or not. Yeah. I kind of wish this ribbon... Do you know if I can move this point? I want to just move this one. Just this dot, I want to move it over. I don't actually know. Hamburger menu and hide user on this channel. And you can also report, like the three little dots next to the thing. Report and then spam, report. Okay, so you grab this, click on the dot, and then move it. So it's doing, oh, it was moving the whole thing. Maybe it was just my imagination. Okay, so I think I've got my ideal ribbon here. So now I just need to copy this and distribute it around. So if I copy and paste, oh no, let me, oh no, stop that, stop. Why you do this? There we go. All right, now if I rotate it, it's probably discrete, oh God. Okay, like this. Now I can put this over here. There we go. That's looking wreathy. No, you didn't see any spam because Vero's got a trigger finger to make everyone jealous. And then let's go like here. Where would this go? This way? No. This way. How many times do we want to spin around the wreath here? Like so. Like, now, are we going to be upset if this is not symmetrical? I know some of you are particular about that. What if it's like someone like me who spun it around so it's not equal? Kind of like this. Where does this go? Maybe like over here. My God, this is like really hard to match up all the corners I need matched up. It looks like someone really didn't do a good job here. Like so. No, that would be here. It needs to go the other way. Where would this go? This way? A rule draw construction lines. Yes. There is a way to do it. Not that I would know how. This is not Fusion 360, right? So this is, don't expect greatness. So the thing is, I've got six LEDs to place. So, I mean, I can put them kind of wherever I want. What would happen if I move this one and this one? I mean, that kind of seems right. Oh, psh. All right. Let's move into like this. So my goal is that these will be gold on the PCB. No, I don't necessarily need 6 ribbons, but I kind of want the 6 LEDs equidistant. So it might look weird with the ribbons not having a multiple of 6. Franco, if you're confused, is because Doug, Big Z, and Vero are from Vero's stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/Verowhack. So us YouTubers are outnumbered, if you're wondering what's going on. Although I will say, though, Vero's chat is pretty fun to be in. You just gotta, you know, chat. Oh my god, my brain can't process. Okay, one more. Why does this not work? What's going on here? Oh, there we go. It goes there. It's like really tight to the other one. Okay. We're gonna move this one out. Or should we move this one out and then this one out? I mean, Twitch is fun. I stream on Twitch, playing Gran Turismo. Okay. I think this will work. I think this looks decent, right? It's not too bad. Just need to adjust all this. Adjust this. Does that look too funky to everyone, or is this okay? I know it's offset. What I do if I want equidistance, put a line from the corner of the ribbon to however far I want it to be, and copy paste around. Corner of the ribbon to however far I want to be. I'm not sure I understand at all. Yeah, homemade. See, that's okay. I'm okay with that. The LEDs will be equidistant though. Well, I do need to make something equidistant, so yes, you can come tell me how you do equidistance. Corner 6, because I think I want the LEDs distributed equidistantly. Because like I can use this as a guide for equidistance. But the thing is, my LEDs will cut into my ribbons. Hang on, I got tech support coming. What's cooking? Good looking?
Hi.
That's, I mean, it applies to you, chat, but I'm talking to Vero.
So like, I'll just show you real quick.
So everything you're seeing on the screen now, this is Vero.
Okay, so let's say we do this.
Uh-huh.
And then after that, I would take a line and then put it like, let's say this distance.
Uh-huh.
Then you could just copy and paste this one and then like line it up type thing.
Oh.
Or like rotate it to line it up so it's always the same distance. Ghetto, but it works.
So I was about to do a 6-pointed star and pop it in the middle here. I don't know if you can tie it to the middle somehow. And then it would
Wouldn't
give...
your aligning and distribute thing work?
But then it would move my whole thing. Unless I can lock things from not moving.
Don't ask me these questions.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. But yeah, if there was a way to grab the center node of this, because you know sometimes it makes like there. Like if there was a way to draw this onto here, but it doesn't snap. Oh, see.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay.
My ghetto way would be to draw a line from that side to that side to that side to that side, and
Okay, and align with what tool?
just a F6, whatever.
F6?
Bezier curve, I think it is called.
This guy?
Yeah, Shift F6 is the one.
And then you go until, oh my god. And then how do you find...
Just do, select the thing with your selecting tool.
This?
Yeah, so what you're going to have to do actually is go to Path.
Path, yeah.
Object to Path.
Uh-huh.
And then this button, F2, whatever that is.
This one?
Yeah, and then if you do your Bezier curve, you can just snap to... It should be able to snap.
No snap.
I don't know. That's how I usually do it.
Oh no. Maybe I have to hide this one?
I don't know.
Go away. Okay, grab this guy and then... Oh no. It's not snapping.
This,
oh, this one.
that one.
Oh, there. That's the node there, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Vero, the solver of problems.
And then, yeah.
What, control?
Control does, well, no,
To
because
keep it
control
lo-
does a straight line, yeah. So you know where to approximately be.
Okay, like that. And then enter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got tech support.
There's probably an easier way to do it, but that's my ghetto way of doing it.
Yeah, I mean, whatever works. And then, okay, so grab this, and then grab this, and then grab this.
Yeah, you don't have to click the first one. You could just, the first one selects the entire thing. The second one shows the points. Like that, you can alter the points.
Pray I
Can you
don't.
click on the point? And then can you go to Bezier curve? Oh. I feel like our versions are slightly different.
I mean, maybe. I haven't installed this
I have no
in a long
idea.
time. Because now it doesn't work, just like you had it before over here.
So can you press the first one
This guy?
and then copy and paste the line? If you stack the line on itself,
And then rotate it
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
And then click it again.
it's there.
Oh,
That would be 90 degrees. There you go.
cheating, but I like it.
Ghetto, that's what matters.
Thank you.
And then, yeah. It's a lot easier to do it than to explain it.
You see, this is why I usually hire professionals. Twitch.tv/Verowack. Let me grab. Oh no! Now I caused all sorts of chaos because now this guy. Oh, here we go. Page up. This guy. Page down. There we go. Okay, so now we've got the center here. We're just gonna have to delete those lines when we export. All right, so now we can grab our object, something to path, object to path. Okay, this guy. Oh no, I can't snap to the middle. Are you still here, bro? I can't snap. Oh, I got it. Never mind. All right. Oh my God. Why you no work? Why? Why doesn't anything work? Whatever. Uh-oh. No, the internet's going down. Okay. So, I need to line up the 6 points somehow. At some point I'll learn this software a little bit better. So as you can see, there's no way for my 6 points to line up somewhere with no ribbon. So I may have to do this separately. Let me just check what's going on with OBS. At the moment, it looks like I'm good. All right, so I'm gonna have no fill. So yeah, we're just gonna have to maybe place the ribbons after. So that's not too bad. Yeah, lights first, then ribbons. For sure. I have another issue. Bro, do you know how to scale things? Because I know you can, like, give this an absolute width. Yeah, I've noticed. So if I want this to be 90 mils from there to there, is there a way to do that? Is there a way to just tell the software? How's it going, Adam? Oh, are you here from the from the mailbag video, like you arrived here because you saw it on saw my link on mailbag. Okay, so I'll tell you what the issue is, bro. So my LEDs will be like the balls, just like these things, right? But the LEDs, they are 5 millimeters in diameter, and so the balls I'm going to draw on this, I want to be 5 millimeters. So how do I do that? Because like I know that on export I can just tell it that this is 90 mils wide. But is there a way for me to, like, I guess I can figure out the ratio? I guess, like, yeah, I have no idea. I don't know. Okay. Inkscape. How to scale things properly. When in doubt, Google it out, right? How to draw a room to scale. Sure, let's do that. Set up a grid. Okay, this is too complicated. Let's try something simpler. You can set it, but one of the windows isn't open. Okay, okay. What am I looking for? Normally set 1 pixel to 1 millimeter on the Amiga. Oh yeah, great. The Amiga's not going to be helpful here. All right. Let's see if we can. You know what? Every single piece of software should have a search bar in it, so I can search for what I'm looking for. The shape dimension should be available, and one of the panels on the right side should be object properties. Okay, so let's grab this. Object properties. Shift Control O. Okay, that brings me to the same place. All I see is path, and then description, and then I can hide it or lock it. I should be able to, well, I can see there's millimeters here. So actually the width of this is 70 point something. If I could just lock it to 90, and then height to 90, right? It destroys my thing, but if I work on absolutes like this, it wouldn't be so bad. I just have to, so, okay, 70.4. Let's go 70.5. Well, is this in, this is all in millimeters. This is in millimeters, I think. 70.5 divided by 90 times 100. So everything needs to be scaled up by 21.6%. So if I just go 90, 90, if I grab this one, and that's 43, oops, 139 times 1 point, what was it, what did I say? Undo and group all before setting size. Oh, let's do that. But will I be able to set the size on just that? Here, let's see. Okay, and then let's try. What have I done? Press tab. Oh no. Okay, let's try this again. Let me just delete the Vero tutorial. And actually, I don't need this anymore. Let's grab all of this and go 90, 90. Okay, so now I'm working in absolutes now. This is good. So I am now a Sith because I'm working in absolutes. So now I can literally make 5mm circles here, and those will be for my LEDs. Frickin' sweet. Okay. Appreciate all your help, everyone. Vero coming down here and doing a personal tutorial. And Adam with the clutch save. Okay, so now I guess I just say I want this radius. Why radius? Okay, so I want this actually bigger so it shows. So yeah, 4 by 4 centered on that. That's good. And then I'm just gonna color it gold so we know what's going on. This is great. Okay, whoops, 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 whoops. And then 4 by 4. Nice. This is working. Oh no, Franco, what did you retract? And then up here, 4 by 4. So now we're gonna do the ribbons after. So that's okay. And then 4 by 4. So that'll make an 8mm circle. Just use copy and paste. But can you paste it on? Yeah, you can paste it on the. What am I saying? And then, no wait, that was KiCad. Oh, stop it, you stupid Windows button. Control V. Did that center it? Control V. I think so. Okay. Okay, so now we got our 6 LEDs. And that means I can delete the my sorting shape. And now we just need to work the ribbons in a little bit better. I'm actually gonna just move this one down a bit, and I'll move this one over a bit, and I think that'll be good. Click once more. I really don't mind the quote-unquote homemade look, so that's what I'm going to go with. Okay, and then going to toss this one over a little bit. I have to delete this. Go away. I think that's good. Like look at this. Taking time out for my video. Yeah, numbers are hard. So I think this looks decent, right? And then I just need to bring my logo into the back, which I have in another Inkscape file. So that's good. I think that looks pretty good. The only thing is, I might actually rotate it all so that I can get the PCBs to drill a hole in the very top here, in the middle, and so that you can hang it from a tree if you'd like. I think that'll be good. And then I'll put my logo. I wonder if PCBWay would route out my logo instead of having it green. We'll see. Okay, so I think that's good. So basically I'm going to export these. So the ribbons and the balls will be one, and then this shape will be another. So that's good. Put your logo in the copper layer. I can do that. I can definitely try to do that. So that's the other thing, is I'm going to have to see if I can export easily enough into a footprint, or like import it as a footprint and not lose my sense of scale. So let me bring in my logo, which I actually don't know where it is now. Give me a moment. I'm going to switch you guys off my camera. Whoops, I forgot to put batteries back in the box. Dang nabbit. Here. I feel like I don't have... Uh-oh. I may have lost the original... my original logo thing. Let's see. God damn you, Windows, you know I'm using Inkscape. God damn it. Let's see, open. I'll bring you guys back in just a moment here. Hang on. I do like the perfectly distributed nature of the lights. Let's see. My God, I'm like having issues navigating my own PC. Does that mean I have brain damage? I may have brain damage. There, there. Okay, back to here. There we go. Here's my logo. This is Vero did this for me. So this should be 2 pieces here. I wonder if I could just copy and paste this over to the other KiCad. You can. Would you look at that? So let's, okay, so I do know that this and this is going to be on the copper layer. So I'm going to group these. You know what? I am very much willing to run, okay, group, how do you group this? I really do want to run Linux, but it doesn't run everything I do, so yeah. Group. Okay, that's grouped. And then this and this would be grouped, and then this and this could be grouped. So then I'll grab all of these and distribute them like so. I gotta shrink this. Maybe just barely. Okay, and then page down. There we go. Something like that. The LEDs not going to the drill layer? No. The LEDs will be sitting on top of these. So I actually want to keep them copper, and I actually want to run the traces on the back side. So basically the holes will be, my goal is to have the footprint will be completely naked except for the 2 insulated holes, and it's just going to go to the other side. So here's my issue, Adam. How do I, since both of these, right, my logo, this, and this, the red, they will both be on the copper layer. How do I make a line in between the 2 to differentiate them? You know what I mean? Like, I want the ribbon to have like a, you know, a cut so you can see that it's different. Actually, I can, you know what? I think I can just ungroup this. Because I want this to be a cut anyways, I can just grab this and I can make all the lines white. The strokes white. No, what did I do? Okay, over here. Fill and stroke. Stroke style. Use the line in the silk screen. No, I think I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna do, first of all, I'll make the stroke a little bit thicker. It did not go well. Okay, stroke. Let's do 1 millimeter. Okay, too thick. 0.5. Oops. 0.2, 0.3. 0.4. I think I do want it 0.5. 0.5 millimeter, and then have them white like that, so that they actually they'll space themselves off. So everything in this, and this I can turn. There we go. So that's going to look like that. No, I wanted to, I wanted to cut into it like that. So that's good. And this guy, I can make the stroke white as well, sort of like that. But I can make the stroke, 0.5 as well. I'm actually going to color these now. So I just want them all to be the same color. So there. So everything in red is going to be copper. And then everything in green will be PCB. Now these may have to be PCB. We'll see. But I'm hoping they can just route it. I know it'll be a little awkward over here. These, yeah, it might be a little too tight. Honestly, what do you guys think? Is it too ambitious, like, to go further than this? Like, I think this looks good already. Green solder mask, red, copper, white, silk screen. I don't know if I want to outline these in white. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll see. I don't even know how to export just the white, though. That's the other thing. Can you export just the white? Just like the stroke? Or do you have to just turn everything gray, basically? Okay, well, anyways, I know that this, the green part, that is going to be solder mask. Does the green not go two-tone if you don't hack copper under it? Yes, it will change colors. You can put what on different layers? The stroke? You put the stroke and the fill on different layers? Is that what I'm seeing? Anyways, these things are gonna go. So I'm gonna make them all, take all of these, like so. Just gonna group them. Put whatever you want to export by themselves on a different layer. And each on a different layer. I can't just select what I want and then export that? Does that not work? Here, I'm gonna export this. I'm gonna put it on the desktop. copper. Depends on the conversion system. I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna see what happens here. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, so if I click this, what do I get? Oh God, I got nothing. Okay, that did not work out. So, okay. Okay. How do I put this all? Okay, it's all grouped now. How do I put it all in one layer? Do I just like page up until everything's on top? Like that? Oh, selection. Oh, wait, export selection. Maybe that's what I needed to do. Export. Does that work? No. Can I just temporarily hide things? Okay, I got an idea. Okay, I will do that. I promise. But first I'm going to do this and see if I can remain hard-headed. Okay, all right. I did select all. This is what I want, right? Selection. Okay, okay. Can you just let me do this on the desktop, please? There we go. Save. Export. Replace. Okay. That worked. The white, I'm not worried about. KiCad's going to deal with that. Another issue will arise with that, though. Okay. What's the issue? I'm listening. Let me put it into KiCad while I do this, though. All right. Image converter. Load bitmap. Desktop. Open. Wait, export the whole thing with the wreath, then check the dimensions of both exports. Well, I can set the thing here. Okay, hang on a sec. So export everything. So 90.160 by 90.8 something. I don't know why. Oh, it's a little bit like that. And then this one will be 84.93. Does this look okay? Because this one here gives me 84.93 by 90.827. And if I look, oh, this is a little bit different. So I can just change this. 84. Yeah, because the wreath goes out bigger, right? I'm gonna try it like this. I think as long as I can match these two together, I think we'll be okay. Okay, I'll ask for your workaround if this doesn't work, because I have another layer of trying here. Okay, so I want it as so this is my problem. If you look, I don't know if it lets me I don't know if it'll let me put it on the layer I want. I'll put it on the front solder mask, sure. The red does not go to the edge. Look, see this? You see how this sticks out further than this? Okay, I'll either at you there, or I can even Discord message you or whatever. So the red does go, see the red goes past the edge here, which that's kind of normal. The only thing is the stroke isn't brought with it because it's white on white. So KiCad has no way to know. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try it like this, and we'll see. So as a footprint, I guess. I don't know. Export to file, and I'll put in, yeah, uncategorized parts. Holiday copper. Okay. And then we're going to try one more. So now I want this. I want to take this and delete that. What will this do again? So if I want the solder mask not to be there, so okay, here I want the solder mask removed. That's okay. But here I want copper to stay. But I would want this copper too. So what do I actually need? I need the white parts in here as well. Okay. So I need to figure something else out. You need to take a green. Sort of like this. I'm going to page down. Oh, there. Like this. But it needs to be centered. Align, distribute. Center, center. But then this needs to be shrunk. To be the exact same size. Okay. Subtract the red from the green. I'm not sure how to do that. Take this. What have I done? Hey Johnny, welcome back. How was it groceries you went to do? I'm just trying to figure out what I need here. Because really, if the copper remains inside here, I don't actually think I need to do anything else. I just need the edge cuts go around. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try to grab this. Don't need that other, don't need that. Okay, so copy this, paste it over here. I can get rid of my logo. Don't need that part. Ungroup. This guy here, I will do the stroke black. Just ungroup this too. This guy here, oh, need to get these guys to stroke black too. Okay, so here's a question for you folks. How do I outline this entire part? I mean, I can take it into Photoshop and add a stroke to the outside, but I just want all of this cut. Okay, anyways, if you guys know, let me know. If not, I'm just going to go into KiCad right now and see if I can pull in that footprint I just made. Holiday copper. Okay. And so that can go there. And then this layer is on... Where is it? The heck color is purple. Okay, let me explain to you what I need. So I want the router in the PCB software to cut this edge here, and then cut like the bump, and then cut the edge, and then cut the bump. So how do I make an outline around this whole thing, like if you were to go in Photoshop and give it a stroke? You know what I mean? Like a that thing. Oops. Okay, this is front solder mask. Does that remove solder mask, or is that allowing solder mask? I think that removes solder mask. Okay, so that's good. I can take the LEDs now. I can put them wherever I want. Kind of like that. The edge cut lay you are talking about. I'm not sure what you wrote there, Adam. So I can draw a circle big enough to encompass all this, but I kind of want it routed around these lines. Yeah, that's fine, Adam. I'm not sure like when I don't understand and when it's autocorrect, that's just why I'm letting you know I'm not sure what you meant. Create a copy of the grouped item, then make the stroke line bigger for all of it. So my problem with that is I need to export just the stroke, or do you mean like also delete the inside somehow? Because it would have to be only the very outside edge. So like I need a line that goes like this, around like this, but only that. Because like see, if I took this and I made a stroke, but you see that it doesn't go around here. So if I take this and I make that like that, oops, like that. So this line would be okay, but I'd have to export only this, and not this. You know what I mean? KiCad. Okay, and then my battery box, I just shift this to the other side, flip it to the back copper, and now I just need this somewhere where the holes don't really matter. Actually, I'll put it low so that it balances, you know, something like this, so that the weight is lower so it droops. At the beginning of the stream, I checked and they use like NAFL current at 3 volts. They're supposed to be run at 5 volts, so I think that's why. It was like less than 10 milliamps. I can put like 6 together. We can check while you guys advise me on the workings, but I can show you. So the battery is 3 volts. We won't put a current limit. What we'll do is I'll take 6 of these and put them all together, and then you'll see that it doesn't really use current. 1, 2. Oh, this is not going to be reasonable. Okay, let me put it in a breadboard. One. Gonna put them all the same way now. 2. Ugh. Always making my life harder than it needs to be. 2. 3. That one's on the floor. 4. 5, and put the 6th one over here so I can connect to it. And then positive. And then ground. And then there we go. So they take 40 milliamps between all of them. So like nearly nothing. 0.08 watts, something like that. And these obviously they're not synchronized, so with time they'll eventually fall out of sync, so they'll be all twinkling all different colors. Now it's taking 70 milliamps. So I guess the alternative is like we could put a 100 ohm resistor or something. Let's see. It is true I would rather try this out now than beat down the road. Like here, I have a 470 ohm. And what is nice about a resistor is that you can put it in or you can ignore it when you're building it. Okay, take this out. So here's a 470 ohm. Now it's like barely lit. In KiCad, put a PCB outside edge cut around the section of PCB you want routed. Yeah, but I want I want the ribbons to be cut around as well. I'll show you in a moment. So 470 ohm, it's way too much resistance. I mean, don't forget, I can easily put I can just put a resistor footprint, and then people who don't want to use it can always just bridge it. 10K, 1K, 680, 330. Here's 100 ohm. So let's see, 100 ohm. I mean, I will put the footprint. Oh, 100 ohm makes the green LEDs have trouble lighting though. Oh yeah, they have issues. 100 ohms, too much resistance still. Can put another 100 ohm in parallel. That would make it 50 ohms. Here, let's see. No, still too much resistance. So 3 volts is very low. That's the issue. These are 5 volt LEDs. We've got issues changing. So, I mean, I could put the footprint. It won't hurt. You have a 160 ohm. Yes, it's not really. That's okay. You know what? I'll put a footprint because it doesn't matter. And then you guys can bridge it if you want. I don't mind. Here, look, super easy. So which one is positive and which one is negative? Go here. Positive is up there, so I'll just put on the positive leg. And then, yeah, people who don't want to use it, they can just bridge it. So move this up there. Actually, I'll move it up higher. Whoops, what am I doing? Put it up higher, add a resistor. There we go. Hey. Actually, I'll move, stop. Just move it up like this, and then put a wire here to here. Then I'll rerun the annotator, and then I will run the footprint assignment. And then over here I'll have resistor through hole, and look at the footprint. I think that should be just fine here. It's going to be vertical, sticking out the back. There we go. And then grab it, save. And then go back to PCB layout and then update PCB. And then I grab this, rotate it, and there we go. Not much difference. 3D viewer. There's my non-fulfilled PCB yet. I need to make edge cuts. Jump it with the wire, a nice looking 0 ohm resistor. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, I could just put a piece of solder across it, right? So that's kind of what it's going to look like, though. This better be lack of solder mask. Okay, so next thing I need to do, though, is I need to, I need to figure out that outline. I guess I'm going to deal with these first. Just going to make sure don't have any references. Nope. Just so it doesn't look ugly. Yeah, there we go. It can cut off a lead from the LED. Like this. This front mask or back mask? That's front mask. Okay. Get a way to outline Inkscape if Adam's Way in KiCad doesn't work. So I'll show you what I'll do in KiCad. So it's edge cuts. So for edge cuts, you just make a, what am I doing? Edge cuts. Draw a circle. Okay, there we go. So you just radius, and then I wanted 90 mil, right? So you just go 45, like that, and then you just take this and you just move it, right, so that it's centered. But the thing is, it'll cut my tracks, which I don't want. It's gonna be hard to align it, but I believe there's actually align and distribute tools. If I take these two, align, distribute, center, align, distribute, center, and then I can just move my LEDs back into place. So that's okay, but I would like a more custom outline than that. 3D viewer. See, that gives me that, and it's not screaming wreath to me. Split the edge and add curved sections for the ribbon. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. I mean, you know what? Like, looking at this, it's still a very valid design, right? So I can do that. Just gonna reposition these things in the center. Oh my God. Okay, this, 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 and this. Just move these. Can you just let me move these? There we go. So I can get fancy, but this does already. I'm gonna flip this. Flip it, there we go. View 3D viewer. So I mean, it looks good. I mean, be honest. Be honest. Does this look like a wreath? Is this an acceptable Christmas ornament? If you're okay with seeing this in a YouTube video, I'll send it. Because I think I might get too ambitious all the time. So I'm okay with accepting this if it looks good. What do you think? Is that screaming? I can remove the copper from here too to make it look a little bit different. Hard to tell with 3D render. Thanks. Oh, okay. Does it look like a tire though? I think that's the big deal. Okay, let me just make a copper exclusion zone. Keep out. So the keep out will have to be like very specific on these things. Can you silk screen the logo background to set it apart? Which parts? The holes? I can do that. But my logo is typically... I can get black silk screen. Vibrant green. Actually, I can do that. Someone had told me... You can do ray tracing? Wow. You can change the board solder mask color general. Colors, board colors, use color. Solder mask. Let's go more like this. Copper. I'm gonna go, I don't know. It's hard to get a really... Okay. Let's try that. Oh God, I made it worse. So this, I can color this black if I do black silk screening. Let's see. This needs to be edited though. This, edit, move all this like that. So yeah, if I export these chunks in here, so grab this, and then if I like that, ungroup, say like white, white. Okay. Then I need to do gray, and then like page down. So then I just need to sort of match these two together. Don't know why the sides are square. Doesn't actually matter. If I do this, 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 and this. Okay, and then I take this and export it. Export as desktop. I will take this as silk. Hopefully this will work out. And then I can import that into KiCad. Image converter, load bitmap, desktop. Oh, I always forget to do this. In this, you have to export this section. You have to click export. There we go. That's what I always forget. Back to here, open, and then silk, export to file, holiday, silk. Oh, black and white picture. There we go. Export to file. Save. Yes. Okay, now I should be able to go back into my PCB and then add a footprint. And then back to my uncategorized holiday silk. Okay. Should be able to just barely match that. No, stop snapping. Also, flip. It's going to be close. Okay. Red silk, green PCB. I don't think you can do, it's, silk is either white or black. That's it. View, 3D viewer. Did I flip it around the wrong way? Ah, I'm a nub. Okay, flip. How do you not snap? Stop snapping. There we go. Okay, like this. View, 3D viewer. All right, so now if I go preferences, need to redo that, and then solder mask top, black. Oh wait, no, solder mask top should be green. Why is it so dark? There we go. Jeez. Like that. Okay, and then solder mask bottom should be the same thing. Okay, silk top. Go black. There we go. Except for my crappy shade. Okay, let's edit it one more time to look a little prettier. My top solder mask looks a bit intense. Okay, and then this surface finish, I'm gonna brighten it up. Why you no surface finish? I want that color. That color. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna set it to default. Board stack up colors. So, like this. I'm gonna call it a wreath, and that's what it's gonna be because I called it that way. How does that sound? I'm just gonna say it's something, and then that makes it that something. All right. So on the back copper, uh, 0.3. Yeah. Gonna put this somewhere in the middle, kind of like that. There we go. At some point I need to put all the positives just to mark that they're all pluses. So positive 2.4. Okay. Sort of like that. That's right. I say whatever I say. Because if I didn't, why would I say? Okay, so those are all positive. This is the positive side. Here. And this one. Footprint, edit. Don't show anything. And then I'm going to write in text on the back copper. Say optional you can just bridge this. There we go. Center justification, that's good. Oops, that's way too big. That's okay. Like this. Go one. Oops. 1 by 1. No, what am I doing? 1 by 1 and then 0.1. Okay. What happened? 1 by 1.1. Okay. There we go. And then, oh, I guess I should route the tracks, shouldn't I? Okay. So from positive on the back copper, go around and like this, and then, oops, around and like this. Actually, I'm going to make it thicker tracks because it's my copper. I can do as I want to. For those of you who don't know, when you make a circuit board, the copper is already, like, it's already on the board, and the places you don't have copper, they just remove the copper. And so if you don't use it, you lose it. So you might as well use a thick-ass track, because that's just wasted copper if not. The copper gets like washed away in the process. Should I just pour? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm a nub. I should have just. I'm just gonna pour positive on the bottom and negative on the top. That's all I really needed to do. I'll pay for the whole copper, but you'll only get the tracks. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna make myself a copper pour on the back. I think the back should be positive because it's less exposed. This, oops. Doesn't really matter what I do, it's gonna get cut by the board outline anyway. And then on the front copper, we'll do the ground. Neg. Okay, and then I only need to run one track, just from here to here. Do I want that in the front? No, I do not. Put that in the back. There we go. And then B. Why is this like this? That's weird. Just my keep out things. Here, I can just move this. There we go. All right, let's take a look. 3D viewer. So that's basically it. I'm not sure why these squares got cut off. Because you have front and back visible at the same time. Yeah, but look. Why is there a box around it? When you put text, it should. When you put text, it should just clear the solder masks. Oh, you know what I did? Because this is on the wrong layer. So this needs to go properties. It needs to go on the back mask. And so do all of these. Okay. Properties. Back mask. This one. Now when you'll see. It'll be fixed now. Properties. Because the copper is already there. What I want to do is etch a symbol. Like, I just want to show the symbol. Back mask. I do this every time. Back mask. Back mask. Now when I update the copper pores, now it should be good. 3D viewer. Okay, so you got the silk screen there, which is fine. It'll be black. And then here, you can see it's just written like that. Yeah, the LED pins are auto-isolated. So actually, in the back, you see the back is my 5-volt rail. And so if you can see here, this is connected, this leg is connected to the back. But in the front, you see it's connected in the front because the front is ground. So everything should be good. Happy Christmas message is back to front. Oh. Whoops. That's not good. Can I mirror it? Let's flip, rotate, rotate. Should be a mirror. Whatever. You know what? I'll just copy this. Delete this. Do it again on actually the back mask. Yeah, may have just dropped out for a second. Thank you, crap internet. I guess it's 1.5, 1.5. Make it a bit thinner. The text was too fat. And I want this just about centered. Just about there. Okay, I'm going to re-pour. And let's view our PCB. So don't forget the solder mask here is going to be black. I don't know if you were at 240p before, but I know I did just drop, I dropped connection for a moment there. So I think that's good for a wreath PCB. Oh yeah, I need to put a drill hole up here somewhere in the middle. And then that's it. If you want to hang it up on a tree, you can go ahead. Very simple PCB though. The journey was more in the creation than anything else. So the only thing is, does anybody know if I can like exclude copper without like making special copper filled zones? Oops. It's weird how these things don't exactly fit, huh? That was your first ever PCB build. Well, congratulations. You're well on your way to becoming an engineer. All right, let's put a drill hole. Let's go M2. Let's go hole. Mounting hole, 2.1 millimeters. Actually, you know what? I'll put this to the side. I'm going to lock all of this stuff. Pretty sure you can lock it. Locking. Lock. Okay, and I can move this and put it wherever I want. Maybe approximately there. And then grab this. Here, how about grab everything and then see if I can horizontal center. There we go. That is now centered. And then I just delete this stupid reference. Don't need any of this. Actually, even going to move it north a bit. There we go. And then View, Alt 3. There we go. It's got a puncture hole in it now. Cool, and it should balance out quite well because the, battery thing is on it. So there we go. Christmas wreath. Hopefully it doesn't look that ugly when I select the colors. All right, I can save, and I'm just going to plot it. Plot. Plot. Oh, refill. Generate drill files. There we go. I'm gonna go see if I can upload it. Any chance of a short if a metal hook goes through? There's a small chance. But you're gonna be shorting a coin cell. I wouldn't be too concerned about it. Plus, there's exclusions. I think we're fine. I wouldn't worry about it. All right, let me shift you guys away for a second. You can look at my workbench while I go on to PCBWay. And I'm gonna upload this so I can hopefully show you guys what it's gonna look like once it's all done. All these guys. Now, quick order PCB, add Gerber files. Stuff, projects, all day one. Let me just see if PCBWay docs me at all. Doxes me at all. Instant quote. Add Gerber file to that. Canada. Apply. Does it show my address? No. Ooh, changing the silkscreen to black increases the price. No address, right? No. Okay, here, I'll bring you guys back. Use VeriBoard. Screen. So, here's the price. Here, let me, first of all, 5 pieces. So if the solder mask is white, and to me it doesn't look good in white, the price is $5 plus the shipping here to Canada, $23. But you can actually get cheaper shipping. Yeah, you can. It can be as little as less than $10, right? I am streaming in 1080p, as long as I'm not dropping frames, which I don't seem to be right now. But yeah, $5. So if I change the silk screen to black, it goes way up in price. So in my opinion, we should get rid of the silk screen. It doesn't look as good in white, and I think not having it is better. I'm designing a tiled flasher multi-vibrator, yeah, from scratch, calculating all the part values for a video before converting a PCB. Nice. $10 is the same price. This is what you should always do, by the way, when you order boards. You should increase the quantity until the price goes up and then bring it down a notch. So I get 10 of these. But I'm a little, I wanted the black solder mask. You can't have, yeah. Although I can order it with and without solder mask. Let's see if we just go back to green and then go no solder mask. Okay, still more expensive, $650, than if I just remove the solder mask in software. Dang it. Well, that's a shame. So if I delete this, override locks, there we go. So if I delete this now, PCB doesn't look as good, I don't think. I mean, it still looks good. What am I saying? It's fine. I'm gonna still do this as a Christmas wreath. How much is a tube of solder mask on Amazon? I don't know. Okay, I think I'm happy with this. So what do we do now? Either we end the stream or I try to make another one, but the other one would be a Christmas tree. I have had a long week, so I am tempted to end the stream, but at the same time I need to make frickin' PCBs. Okay, hold on a sec. Let's see if I can start a poll. What is next? one more PCB. Okay, poll has been sent. And so go ahead and vote with your heart. And by the way, in 2 hours I have a podcast anyway. I want to change my vote if Vero is hungry. Oh. Is Vero hungry? That's a good question. Well, it looks like the votes are to end the stream, but I mean, I feel where you guys are coming from. You feel like if you say end the stream, then that means that I'm gonna feel like you don't want to be here. But I thank you for your support. But I think the votes are switching. Yeah, I guess I should send my guest a link as well to the episode. But you know what? Thank you guys for being here. So that means the next PCB I design will be I make the tree except for the podcast. Yeah. So aside from that, that means the next one will be a surprise what it looks like. Hopefully, there we go, Johnny B. Nice. So thank you guys for being here. I am going to make some more PCBs. Maybe, you know what, if I have the wherewithal, maybe Saturday evening or Sunday evening when I design more PCBs, I'll have you guys along for the ride. But thanks for hanging out, everyone. There we go, stop and eat. End the poll. So thanks for hanging out, folks. I really appreciate it, and hopefully we'll see you in the next stream. I'll try to give you guys plenty of notice by posting it on my community channel. Have a good one, everyone. Catch you on the next one.